Hi friends, it's Chris. Happy almost new moon in Sagittarius. I am here today to talk about our new moon that actually happens tomorrow, but I wanted to talk about it today because I am leading an exclusive practice honoring this new moon for members of my Yoga with Chris community. One of the many benefits and perks that you get and when you are part of this membership of this community is new moon practices each month. And so tonight is our new moon practice. This is the final one of the year. If you are interested in joining that community and joining me in practice, I would love to have you there. Go ahead and leave me a message, drop a comment, and I will get you the information, get you signed up, and you can join me this evening. In the meantime, let's talk about what's going on with this new moon in Sagittarius. So it happens December 12th at 6:32 p.m. Eastern time. I'm in the eastern part of the United States. And this new moon is all about enthusiasm, exploration, desire for growth, pursuing your biggest, boldest dreams, thinking outside of the box, coming up with creative new ways to express yourself and new versions of yourself as we move into the new year. So we know that new moons are when we set intentions and full moons are when we release. And this new moon allows us to set some really vibrant, bold intentions for ourselves. And it also asks us to look back and explore all of the things that we've done in this past year. This new moon energy is asking us not only to think outside of the box, to get bigger than we want and we have ever imagined or dreamed, but also to go back over the last year and crunch the numbers, run the data, analyze, look at experiences, stories, things that have happened, things that we wanted to have happen and didn't happen, and just really get analytical with that information to help us move forward. We learn from that, we gather that data, we crunch the numbers, we analyze the data, and from that information that we gain, from that analyzing that study, we can use that to help us move to the future with bolder, stronger, more set in foundation goals and desires. The interesting thing about this new moon, there is exuberance, there is energetics with this, but it's also immediately followed by a Mercury retrograde. And y'all know Mercury retrograde gets a bad rap. I always say, don't waste a good Mercury retrograde, because that Mercury retrograde gives us permission, gives us the opportunity, more than just permission, the opportunity to review things that aren't quite complete in our world and our lives, to maybe give things another go around, give things another try in a new way. So these two paired together, this new moon in Sagittarius and this Mercury retrograde, are using very much the same energy. The Mercury retrograde is asking us to pause and think again, to maybe try again in a different way. This new moon in Sagittarius is saying, yes, try something new, go about it differently, be different, be new, create something that hasn't been done before. And so those build together. So really overall, with this new moon in Sagittarius that actually happens tomorrow, it is asking us to set goals for ourselves that are bolder and bigger than we've ever imagined, that we maybe don't even believe that we can do, and then pause. Look back. What has this past year told us? Okay, this is where we want to go. What do we need to be aware of? How can we get there, maybe on a different path or in a different way, or going about it differently? And that Mercury retrograde gives us time to pause and ponder and reflect, so that when January 1st hits, then Mercury goes direct again. January 1st hits, new year hits, we can hit the ground running because we have come up with our goals, we have a direction, we have a focus and a dream. We have thought about it, we have explored the past iterations or attempts, and now we are ready to move forward. Okay. There's a lot to say about that, but I'm going to stop right here today. If you want to join me in practice tonight, like I said, it's an exclusive perk of my Yoga with Chris membership. Feel free to join me. It's $25 a month. I would love to have you join this community, not just me, but all of the beautiful humans that are practicing together in this community, and we can celebrate the new moon together. Message me if you want the details, and I will get you in before the new moon rises. Have a beautiful day. Satnam.